Hello, everybody. Yes, I know, bro. I know I'm looking a little bit rough right now. My brothers and sisters. So, my heavenly brothers and sisters. So, today I will be reacting to the worst confessions on Reddit. Now, I'm very terrified because, nah, I'm not even terrified, bro. I'm just saying shit, bro. Let's just get into this video, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
The internet's favorite place to share their secrets. But what
Oh, yeah. Just a heads up, bro. The audio does sound a little scuffed. Um, it is something, I think it's because due to my mic. I'm working on getting a better mic. Do not worry, but I need to keep posting regularly, so gonna have to deal with the muffled audio for now. But yeah, I will be getting another mic and another. I will be getting the camera situation fixed as well, so do not worry about that as well. I will be looking a lot more handsome. Um, I'm tired of looking chopped. I will be looking a lot more handsome on this camera, and it will definitely attract more viewers. So,
I sometimes have violent daydreams about hurting people. I've violently taken revenge in the past, and I used to unalive small animals too. Do I need help? This is something I've always wanted to ask someone about, but didn't really know who or where to tell it to. I think I'm a pretty normal.
bro, these people on Reddit are genuinely like Jeffrey Dahmer's hiding amongst us, bro. Actually, like people go on this Reddit to just confess all of their things that they would never confess. Like this type of shit is stuff people keep to the grave, bro. I'm telling you, or it just comes out and then they get on the news like Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. These type of people right here, bro.
Person.
I'm not saying that to the extent of you know where Jeffrey Dahmer went, but the mindset, bro.
I'm shy yet outgoing, and I have no trouble making friends wherever I go. People usually describe me as cinnamon roll, sunshine, sweet and kind, etc. And I'm always the one everyone goes to when they need to rant. I'm pretty empathetic and a good listener and offer advice when needed. However, there's something about me they don't know, or even don't want to believe. I have had violent tendencies. When I was a child, I really hated cats, but I don't really know why. I love cats and animals in general now, and they're currently my favorite pets. Whenever I saw one in our front or backyard, I was always trying to hurt it for some reason, stomping on their tails till they bled, etc.
All right,
The
bro.
early
Nah, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, there's not an actual person in their right mind that thinks, oh, they see a little kitty cat, in their garden, and they think to fucking stomp on their tail until they bled. Dog, that's repeatedly just stomping and stomping, bro. You seen a cat, and you just imagine it's the cutest cat you've ever seen, bro. You know, beautiful, orange, little pretty green eyes, and then it's got its cat laying out, and it's like snuggled up like this. Oh, like little cat kitty. And then a motherfucker just goes up to it, fucking grabs their foot, picks that shit up like this, bro, and fucking just stomps on the tail. Dog, that means the cat is definitely like trying to run away in pain, like however a cat sounds when they're in pain, that's what they're doing. And then you're just stomping on the tail again and again and again and again, and the cat is just crying the whole time while blood is gushing out of their like tail or wherever, bro. And the dude is like probably showing no remorse, no sympathy over the cat. This is insane, bro.
incident of this was probably when I
Lock,
was 4 or 5. I was
lock
the
these
first to
guys
wake
up.
up that morning and I wandered off into the backyard. Cats sometimes hide behind the furniture dump at a corner, and it so happened that that morning a mama cat left her very young, probably few weeks old kittens there. I don't know what came over me, but I grabbed a broom, swept the little white kitten to me. I can't reach them with my arms alone, and threw it into the nearby sewer. I could
I don't know what came over me. Dude, this guy thinks he's like he's like normal guy, right? And then there's like a wave of like hmm, and then he just turns evil. And he's like, oh shit, I don't know what came over me. And he grabs the cat and just fucking throws that motherfucker, bro. That's what this guy was doing, dead ass doing. That was his, that was his, that was his thinking process when he did this, bro. He was a normal guy, you know. Oh, yippee yip. I don't know what came over me. Grabs the cat, fucking throws it in the sewer, bro. That's exactly how he is.
I remember the fascination and probably tiny pleasure I felt at watching the kitten meow and flail helplessly. Thankfully, the kitten's meows awoke my dad. Our room was directly behind the backyard.
Thankfully, the kitten's meows awoke my dad. Dog, I told you, bro. And he went back to normal. He went back to normal. He said, thankfully, the kitten's meows woke my dad.
And rushed
And
out to
rest.
save it with a dustpan. Young me was disappointed. But years later, after we moved to our new home,
So was he disappointed that he didn't kill the cat? Or was he disappointed in himself? This guy's different, bro.
I had another
Something's
chance.
wrong with him.
I think I was around 8 or 9 at this point. It happened again. I woke up early and wandered outside. I spotted a young black cat, and I grabbed it and threw it into a sewer across the street. This sewer was underneath a 2-step alley staircase, so there was no chance of the cat being saved. I listened to it meow and splash until the sounds died away. I felt giddy. So giddy that I wanted to do it again, and I did. It so happened that one of our neighbors had some pet chicks in a box outside their house. My young cruel ass decided to steal a few and throw them in the same sewer, one by one. It was so satisfying. Looking back at it now, I don't understand why I felt this way. Even as a child, I knew it was wrong, and yet that made it all the more thrilling. But I think I felt kinda guilty afterwards, and it never happened again after that. Bugs are an exception. I hate creepy crawlies, and while I am absolutely downright terrified of them, I have went to some experimental lengths to try to unalive them, like pouring salt on worms or pouring shampoo, detergent, bleach, etc. on anything else.
Alright, I have a confession to make. I have a confession to make, guys. So, when I was a child, um, I had a really big, like, hate for bugs. Like, I hated bugs, bro. And the reason I hated bugs was because we had an ant problem when I was growing up sometimes. And when I was trying to sleep, sometimes my room was like outside, like it was my room was like the closest to the garden, like the outside, right? So then these ants would come in through like crevices of like the garden in my wall, and they would come and like literally basically like invade my room sometimes. And so I hated that because I wasn't able to sleep. I wasn't able to be in my room and enjoy myself, you know? So as a child, I was like, damn, bro, how do I get rid of these ants? I gotta take matters into my own hands, you know? We weren't gonna call no exterminator to get rid of some ants in my room, you know, and my parents did not care, you know, because I was the only one that was like scared of them. So I took matters into my own hands, and basically what I did was I grabbed hair gel, and there was like a pile of like ants coming in from the crevice, and it was basically just a bunch of ants. I'm telling you, it was a lot of ants, like a lot. And they were coming in and crawling on my bed and everything. So what I did was I grabbed hair gel and I basically just squirted like a quarter of the hair gel bottle all over the ants, like on the pile in the corner, the crevices. And I basically just formed a glob of ant hair gel, like, and they all like froze and died. And honestly, bro, the feeling that gave me, like the satisfaction that gave me, like I don't think I'm a psychopath, but I understand satisfaction. Like, like I hated them, bro. And they were just tormenting me. They were ruining my sleep. I was a child, bro. I was a child. So that was the only way I could think to feel good about myself and torment them. And then from then on, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I just always hated bugs, and so spiders specifically. Sometimes house flies. When I would catch them, when I would catch them lacking, instead of just killing them, having a little quick death, sometimes I would indeed like to pick apart like the wings of the flies and pick apart the legs of the spiders. Alright, yeah, that's my confession, anyways.
Still satisfying when I actually made them thrash. This is where it started to escalate to humans. Fast forward to freshman year high school, I got bullied.
See, bro, this is crazy. It started to escalate to humans. Now that's when you know there's levels to this, bro. Cause ah, never mind.
A lot. And I guess this bullying sort of awoke that violent tendency again. I got tired of being passive, so I kind of snapped and started lashing out at my bullies, swearing revenge every time it happened. I slashed someone's hand with a cutter. I slammed a thick wooden board left over from the boys' home's economics class onto someone's back. I put a few lice from my own hair into someone else's after they teased me for having it.
Bro. Dude, that is crazy. This guy grabbed lice out of his hair and put it into somebody else's hair. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm not gonna lie. That's valid. That one is valid, bro. Cause what is this, like freshman year? Yeah, bro. Sometimes, bro, you gotta get your get back. And if this guy was getting bullied and teased about having lice and all this other shit, bro, you gotta get your get back sometimes, bro. And sometimes you can't get your get back with violence. So the lice one, bro, that one is pretty good, cause all you're doing is basically giving them a parasite. Now they have to deal with the parasite. Now they gotta, you know, wash their hair, get rid of the parasite, kill the eggs, kill the lice. I've had lice before in the past, when I was a child. So I know how it goes. I know how stubborn it is. So that one is a good one, bro. I won't lie. That is a good one. If you have an enemy, do not do this on anybody else. It has to be somebody that genuinely does not like you, bullied you, and you gotta get your get back, bro. That is a good one. Get some lice, put it in their hair, bro. Cause then they're gonna have to struggle with it. They're gonna have to struggle with it. And it's not like you're like this last one says,
Clawed someone's arms until it bled for shooting a rubber band into my eye.
see, now that is just crazy. But the lice one, bro, that is valid. Valid, bro.
And to top it all off, I reported them and they literally begged me on their knees to spare them and their grades. It was funny to watch. Of course, I refused. I remember holding a cutter while eyeing everyone in the room, as they were huddled into a corner looking at me like I was some kind of monster, which I probably was.
Bro. So they were all staring at this one guy, fucking knife in hand. He's in class, freshman year, and he's fucking like, nah. And then they're all on the ground on their knees. Oh no, don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I will never bully you again. I will never, like, bro, what?
Thing is, those were never unprovoked. I never did harm to anyone unless they did something that harmed me first. And the
That's
revenge
valid.
every time was so sweet.
That's valid.
Way
That's
more
valid.
pleasurable than unaliving the animals because this time I believed they really deserved it and I had actual reason to do it to them. The bad
Yeah.
thing was that violence kind of reached my best friends too. I
Yeah,
slammed one's head
bro.
down while he was drinking out a water fountain after he teased me, and I remember slapping my other friend a lot during that time. They sort of kept their distance from me a little as I spiraled deeper into this vindictive rage.
Yeah, it's a little
It was
crazy,
also
bro.
during this time that I started making a lot of art filled with blood and gore and violent stuff. And come sophomore year, I legit even prepared a revenge pack. It had the cutter and a stapler remover inside. Thank God I never actually had to use them anymore.
This guy had something called a revenge pack. I don't even know what to say, bro. I'm speechless.
It was a really messed up time. Fortunately, the bullying gradually mellowed out by junior year, and by senior year, things were back to normal. Come college, I was back to my amiable self. College people have been really great. However, there are two things from those dark ages that never truly left me. One, I still thirst for revenge. I can't seem to get rid of my vindictiveness, though it only remains as a strong desire and not something I actually get to act out. I suppose I have anger management issues. Two, possibly as a direct result of that, I sometimes randomly daydream about being violent to other people. Never without reason. In my fantasies, the one I'm hurting is always someone who did me wrong, most often a thief or intimate harasser or some kind of criminal. In the Dark Ages, it was always one of the bullies, but now that there's nobody bullying me, it's directed towards other bad people. I imagine being robbed or harassed and then throwing some sadist party at the wrongdoer in all sorts of gruesome ways. It does awaken that evil feeling, but it feels really good and calms me down for some reason. Of course, I'm not sure if I could actually bring myself to do it IRL, considering that most thieves would probably be armed. Would I really fight back? Or is it all in my head? Aside from all of that, the tipping point which really made me think of posting this was something that happened just a while ago. My boyfriend showed me a video of a pet tarantula eating live mice. He was disgusted, and yet I was fascinated. He said he felt sorry for the mouse squeaking helplessly, getting its bones crushed, and its blood and spilling out. But it wasn't being shown in the video, and I was actually disappointed because I wanted to see it. I think I actually sort of enjoyed watching it being eaten. I love animals now, I really do, and I thought I left behind the feeling of animal cruelty, and yet this happened. I'm sorry if this all sounds so edgy, but I promise you, this is legitimately how I feel. I like to think that in the end, this very violence is what could save me from harm that may come my way, but I don't know. It's really, really weird because I do think of myself as a good person. I genuinely try to be best to be, and my friends think I am. I live for all the good things in this world, and I wish for nothing more than people living in peace. So, in some way, I guess maybe this is sort of a warped sense of justice thing. A fight fire with fire kind of feeling, a desire to rid the world of evil, even if it means doing evil myself. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm conflicted myself because I believe in both bad people should be unalived ASAP, free the world of vermin, and someone should be painted as a bad person for one thing they did wrong. People should be given a chance to grow and change. My mind can't make itself up. What do you guys think? Is it something I should be concerned about? I've always thought about talking to a psychiatrist about it or something, but the thought of opening that up to someone IRL kind of makes me anxious. This has bothered me from time to time for so many years. So this one was
Alright, bro. Yeah, he definitely needs to go see somebody. Now, there's something definitely in his brain, like chemically, that's like getting like dopamine off of this violence thing. Now, I don't necessarily think he's a bad dude, but I think, maybe like some built up trauma in the past and him, fighting back at one point was enough to give him a little bit of a kick in the brain, a little bit of a little drug inducing kick. And now, he believes that it's a good thing to do for him. Like he likes it. He likes that violence. He likes it. He likes seeing people in pain that have caused him pain. Basically, bro, I think this guy needs to be a real life Dexter, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think he needs to be a real life Dexter. I think this guy needs to get into forensics and fucking go around, go ahead and kill like pedophiles and rapists, bro. Go do that. Go do that, bro. Go do that.
pretty long, but I feel like I needed to leave it in because it's very crazy. These confessions about animals are just really dark and sad, but potentially the worst part about it is a lot of these people will go on to do horrible things to humans or just fantasize about them. Either way, it's really bad.
that is the end of today's video, my brothers and sisters. Um, basically, um, there is a lot of creepy people among us, and there's a lot of people that are doing very bad things as we speak among us. Now, if you really want to know, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I really don't know, bro. I think I'm going crazy, bro. I think I'm going crazy. I think I'm starting to turn into one of these Reddit people, bro. I think I'm going through that. I think this video was very, I think he was speaking to me on a different level. I think he was telling me like, yo, like, alright, bro. I don't know what I'm saying, dude. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, bro. If you like the video, you leave a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, you leave a thumbs down. And if you guys comment on the next, and if you guys comment what you like and what you don't like, and if you comment what else I can react to, and comment, guys. Comment with the worst Reddit story you've ever heard before. Comment that in the comment section. I'll let you know. Whatever, guys. If you guys subscribe to the channel, you guys will be entered in a free Lamborghini. We're gonna be giving away free Lamborghinis next week, so make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and make sure you guys stay in tune for the next video so you can get another Lamborghini. Because I'm giving away more than one Lamborghini. I'm actually giving away like we'll have to see, bro. I'm about to buy a couple Lamborghinis here in the near future, so I'll be seeing how many Lamborghinis I'm about to give away. Anyways, guys, yeah, that is the end of this video. I appreciate y'all guys for watching. If you guys want to see me do other things, just comment down in the comment and blah blah. Yeah, I'll guys see you on the next one. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Roll the outro.